So let's get real. The media has been fixated on the interest rate and what the Bank of Canada is going to do with this June 5th announcement, implying that a decrease is needed to jumpstart the housing market and make everyone's dream of owning a home come true. As everyone must have heard by now, the Bank of Canada did lower their bank rates by 25 basis points, which brings down the variable rate to 4.75. Now, fixed rates are not a part of this conversation as they are influenced by bond yields, and fixed rates have actually been hovering around 5% for a couple of months now. You made it this far, so why don't you go ahead and click like and subscribe for more content about Nova Scotia real estate. While this decrease will be a media talking point for a few days, it is doubtful that it will be enough to incite a buying frenzy. But this decrease should be enough to ease the pain of variable mortgage rate holders by $70 to $160 a month. And certainly a 0.25% decrease won't be enough to make a slew of buyers now eligible for a mortgage. I honestly have not seen a market like this in all my 20 years of being a licensed realtor here in Nova Scotia. First of all, the flood of new realtors coming into the industry at that point, the beginning of COVID. Anyone could sell real estate during that time. But in this new market, it is taking more strategy and experience to assist home buyers and sellers reach their goals. So it's my hope that these buyers and sellers will be more stringent with their interview process of realtors and research the right questions they should be asking. Secondly, I found over COVID, the competition for properties was insane, and the frustration level of buyers over the past couple of years has been heartbreaking. It was an emotional roller coaster. You didn't want to see buyers overpay, but you also didn't want to see them miss out on their dream home as well. Realtors had to work hard and fast to get buyers into viewings and to get their offers accepted. I feel many realtors were flying by the seat of their pants. Now it's time to get back to basics, getting to know our buyers again, building better understanding of their needs and wants, and for them to better understand the whole real estate process. Thirdly, trying to price properties was like a crapshoot since and during COVID. You could come in with solid market data stats and analytics, and another agent gets the listing by suggesting a higher than market list price. Many times during COVID, there were buyers to snap those up, but I'm finding agents and sellers are still willing to list properties over market value just in case they nab an unwitting buyer. But lo and behold, for all the new listings that we see coming to market each day, we are seeing almost half that number of price reductions daily. The agents are dropping the price within weeks of listing it. So keep that in mind when choosing your realtor and list price, because buyers are watching those days on market. The real estate slowdown is not necessarily about rates. It's more so being impacted by our cost of living, our economy, the poor job outlook. These factors play in potential home buyers being a lot more discerning with their purchases. Fear of missing out has fizzled out, and they are more considerate about their return on investments, or spending any money for that matter. Banking watchdogs are reporting that Canadian debt load is being extended on credit cards and lines of credit to compensate for the increase in cost of living, while some have taken on part-time jobs to make ends meet. Even employment numbers aren't as great as initially reported when you take a closer look at employment sectors and wages. It's not just the high interest rates that have slowed the housing market, and we shouldn't be blaming homeowners for the high housing prices. People in Nova Scotia are struggling to make ends meet right now. So saving for a down payment to purchase a house is nearly impossible without help. I do always like to look at the positive side of things. The real estate market is looking good for home buyers in respect to the amount of inventory increasing and the leverage they are gaining at the bargaining table. The buyers just need a means to increase their buying power. 4 things that would help home buyers would be to take the stress test off their mortgage approvals, extend amortization, increase purchase plus improvement mortgages, and potentially waive the HST on new home construction. The Nova Scotia real estate market is looking good for homeowners as well, who have seen continuous gains in their home equity from 500% from 5 years ago to even 6.1% from last year. 2 things that would help homeowners would be easier process and more access to get help to fix up and maintain homes. And if the government could waive some capital gains for seniors, that would be wonderful too. Thanks for watching. This has been The Real Deal with Dawn.